no more reproduction for thine.
Ow. You guys want to fund my hysterectomy?
A different one. Everybody, join the streaming.
Hey man, look at the new dog. Oh, there's no dog there.
I ate the dog.
It
tasted
Was that
like
before
a
or
jumbo
after you threw the cat?
American doggo.
I just dropped my everything.
Don't do that.
She sucks. She can't keep up. She dropped her everything cause she's
Wow, I
super
really
bad
do suck.
at existing. She should end her fucking life now. Kill JC. Kill that.
Find me first.
I am in Japan. You cannot find me. I'm hiding.
Here you go, Joe. In case you forgot, I gave you money.
Alright. Oh, my body. You're not one.
Ow, you're by? What?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pause everything. No. Oh my god! 7 months. Oh, we're almost to a baby together, baby. Oh. Alrighty.
5 isn't a funny number.
Alrighty. Your face is
5 is the funniest number.
You are all the funniest number in my heart.
Wow. On Valentine's for me.
Is everyone ready?
I think so.
I guess so.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and come over here. Turn off the music. And let's get into Draelith. And last time in Draelith, the swamp did not want the two of you to leave alive. Poppy and Clay were making their way back towards Camp Biteback, the head of the red-hooded Grimbrand cooling in the memory long behind them. They had hunted him alongside Orvek. They had cornered him. They had broken him. And from his fear, they pulled secrets. Secrets about the singing scar and and secrets about the Forge Master. But the swamp does not care for secrets. It sent its own hunters. 3 mire gulpers. Massive, burrowing horrors. I always struggle with that damn word. Long, cylindrical bodies like serpents beneath the mud. Their skin slick and gray. Their jaws like iron traps, wide and crushing like an alligator's bite. They traveled beneath the muck, the ground buckling and splitting as they moved, striking from below like living sinkholes. Clay, he met them first. But the Kinrender, the new axe in his hand did not move the way his old weapons did. The weight pulled differently. The balance betrayed him. Every swing felt half a heartbeat off. And in a fight where the earth itself was trying to swallow him, half a heartbeat was almost fatal. So Poppy stepped forward, and flame answered her call. Lightning split the swamp air. An arcane force tore through mud and muscle alike. And she became the center of this storm, fire blooming across the black water, electricity racing across the mire, and raw magic hammering down until the swamp itself recoiled. When it was done, 3 predators lay broken and steaming in the muck. Clay had struggled, Poppy had carried, and together they survived. They made camp in the corpse shadow of the beast they slain. They carved what meat they could from the mire gulpers, provisions for Camp Biteback, and that night Poppy reached beyond the veil of the swamp and whispered to Mama Moss, asking for protection. And whether it was faith, coincidence, or something else, they slept safely, and morning brought them home. Clay did what Clay does. He turned horror into sustenance. The mire gulper meat became a feast, as well as some fish he had fished the mission before, and smoke rose from campfires as bellies were filled and spirits were lifted. But while Clay cooked, Poppy moved. Finn, once a carpenter, now timberline, approached her with careful hands and a shy sort of pride. 2 gifts crafted wood, something shaped not with just skill but with gratitude. And Marv, the pit fighter she once pulled from death. He said little, rough voice, rougher hands, but he pressed a small carved token into her palm. A simple thing made with effort. The kind of gift that costs more. Clay, meanwhile, stood before Mira. told her something about the singing scar, about the Forge Master, about the likelihood that someone was waiting there. As Mira listened, she understood what it might have meant. If they struck at the Forge Master, the Grim Brand would strike back harder. So she gathered the camp's sharpest minds in. Plans were discussed, defenses weighed, retaliation considered, and then someone asked a terrible question. What if we gave them something else to hunt? Through ciphered messages and captured intel from Clay and Poppy, they all knew one thing for certain, that the Grim Brand had eyes on Camp Biteback. So Mira said it. If she leaves, they will follow. If they chase her, they waste resources. If they hunt her, they are not hunting refugees. Obviously, Jarek and Drin objected, for different reasons, fierce ones, but no better plan came until Poppy stood, and without hesitation she became Mira as her face shifted and the magic bent, and immediately the plan evolved. Mira would truly leave, escorted with the orphans by the timberline, given time to hide somewhere safe. And Poppy, wearing Mira's face, would remain behind. She would walk the camp, show face, smile, reassure, buy time. So she did. She walked beside Jarek as Mira fled the camp that night. Closer than usual, warmer than usual. It was her interpretation of Mira leaned towards him. And not all of Mira's suitors took kindly to that. There was some tensions that flared, eyes narrowed, and now rumors whispered. Clay, meanwhile, he was unraveling. The idea of a mole in the camp had taken root in him, and once spoken aloud, it spread. He worked with Drin. He tightened the night wolf patrols. He set watchers on watchers. And he accidentally seeded suspicion like grain, and suspicion grew. Camp Biteback began to look at itself differently. Too many glances over shoulders, too many conversations cut short. Poppy, chasing that thread, attempted something dangerous. She tried to slip into the Nightwolf camp. She wanted to see Eamon's world, to look into the leader's eyes and decide for herself if he was the leak. But unfortunately, Clay's increased patrols were too thorough, and she was found quickly, and only a flash of magic spared her from deeper scrutiny, enough to escape without accusations. But the seeds of distrust remained. And when morning came, plans solidified. Clay and Poppy now turned their attention to the Forge Master. With map in hand, drawn from captured intel, they set out toward the Singing Scar. They debated their options along the way. Draw him out? Sabotage? Their strike advantage? But one detail lingered. The red-hooded lieutenant that they had killed, the man who served the Forge Master, had also secretly carried allegiance to the Brand Master of Chain. If he could walk between loyalties, if he could operate inside the Forge Master's circle without suspicion, then someone of his station could move freely, unquestioned. So Clay used the glamour stone gifted by Camp Biteback, and he became the Red Hood. Voice, face, bearing. Poppy took on the shape of a fallen Grimbrand enforcer. Forgettable, familiar, disposable. And together they crossed Grimbrand patrol lines. No alarm sounded as they passed into the scarred forest toward the singing spar and toward the Forge Master's den.
Every time we get a recap, I'm reminded why we don't make the plans.
Why do you say that? I think there's nothing wrong with this plan.
Perfect. Then neither do I. Lou,
Okay.
Lou, skip to my Lou.
Don't do that. We're grim brains. We gotta act like it.
Yeah, all we know about your guy is that he's a massive douche. Which is what we know about all of them.
Exactly. Should be easy enough.
Okay. Well, by nature of our positions, I'm going to have to follow your lead.
Typically, I would say that's a good idea, but I'm not sure.
You just got to be a douche.
You're making me doubt myself here, kid.
Well, there's no alternative at this point, I fear.
Suck it up, I guess.
I can only make one person forget the last minute of our conversation, so...
Well, hopefully that won't be necessary.
Do we just go straight for him, or do we think we want to try and take people out one by one?
Sorry about that. I had to step away for a quick moment.
As much as I would like to thin the herd as much as possible, I don't know that that would be a good idea while we're trying to maintain some incognito.
Yeah, we might not have time either.
That as well. I think we just have to go for it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll learn something along the way that we can use to our advantage. Winks.
The post begins
wink at
to change. The closer you get to the singing scar. Trees grow thinner here, taller. They're stripped in places where bark once bore brands that have long since scarred over. Around here, the air carries a metallic tang, iron and ash and something else. The hum in the air that you kind of felt in the scarred forest when you were first approaching. It's starting to get louder now, not a sound exactly, a vibration, like the world itself has a cracked rib that whistles when the wind passes through it. Clay, right now you're walking how you imagined the Red Hood walked. Measured, loose, a bit arrogant. The glamour stone does its work. Poppy, as you're following behind him, you notice as his shoulders sit differently. He steps heavy with a confidence.
Gross.
At this point, the two of you have passed patrol lines. You're sitting behind him, half a pace behind, your armor dark, face hidden behind the guise of a forgettable enforcer. There has been no questions, no suspicion, which is exactly why the sudden stillness feels wrong. Clay, you notice as the birds have stopped and the wind shifts. And then boots. One pair steps from behind a blackened pine, then another, and then 4 more. 6 shapes emerge from the trees, fanning out with deliberate ease, blades resting casually on shoulders. You see as one carries their hammer, and the head is dragging against the stone with a slow scrape. They don't look surprised to see you, they look expectant. The one in the front, he has this scar across his lip, a brand burned into the side of his neck. He spits into the dirt, and his eyes slowly travel your face, Clay, over the red hood, over the weapon at your side, and a humorless smile pulls at his mouth.
Clay is going to offer a grin in response.
Well, look who crawled back. At this point, you notice as the others spread wider now, forming a loose half circle, not blocking the path outright, just narrowing it. You notice one of them, the broader one than the rest, arms thick as timber. He rolls his shoulders and lets the head of that war hammer thud against the ground. You see as another thin, sharp-eyed one comes out and tilts his head slightly. This one seems like the more studious one to you, Poppy, out of the group. You know their ilk. You hear them kind of mumble under their breath. You weren't expected. Clay, you notice the youngest that you can see out of the 6 lets out this short, sharp laugh. Forge Master didn't call for you.
No, I've got news for him. He's gonna want to hear this. It's good.
You come and go whenever you please. Take the choicest assignments. Walk between brands like you own them. And he, at this point, flicks over and looks at you, Poppy, as he starts walking closer. And you bring strays. At this point,
You got a problem with that?
The two of you have noticed the circle tightens by maybe centimeters or inches. No one has drawn steel, but Clay, you've noticed that hands have shifted. Weights adjust. Poppy, from behind Clay, you can kind of see all of them. You notice as the big one cracks his neck once slow, the thin one is watching Clay's eyes. The youngest is kind of slightly bouncing on his heels. And that's when the Scarlip steps close. Thing is, Forge Master's busy. And we've been wanting a word.
A word with him? If you want, I can try and pull some strings, but I doubt he's got much to say to you.
Go ahead and make a presence check.
Okay.
Oh?
Oh, well, it flashed by pretty quick, but that's a 14 with hope.
Okay. So,
We're dead.
sorry, I'm just reading. There's a lot of different things.
Reading how they're gonna vivisect you and put you
Yeah,
on
no.
display, mount your head.
It's a very interesting process. Too bad you won't be around to see it.
So at this point, one of the younger one, he sort of is the one to step forward now, and he kind of shoves your shoulder. We didn't say anything about the Forge Master. We've been expecting you. We want a word with you.
And what exactly do you think I have to say to you?
Well, who's this stray? No one heard your answer, and, no girl doesn't talk?
No, she doesn't. Had her
I
tongue
flip it
cut out
off.
after she got out of the pit.
Go and roll presence check.
Another one.
Another one. Ooh.
12 with hope.
Well, if they're going to be around here, they got to be able to handle themselves. So, how about it? And at this point, you guys have noticed as they've begun to surround the two of you. And he pulls out his sword and points it at you, Poppy. First blood.
Yeah, bet. I pull out my dagger and point it at him.
Alrighty, let me...
Clay shoves the little one and says, "Back off. She's mine."
Oh.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go boop. Boop. And Clay, go ahead and make a strength roll.
That's agility, not strength.
Oh.
That's a fucking critical.
Nice.
That's good, because I was about to critically piss myself. And I still might.
We are not in the area, though. Yes, we are. Never mind. We just need to be uphill. So I got to create the bear map as it was set. Because as you shoved him, they are now attacking all of you. They were waiting for a reason.
That's fine.
So, Clay, you shove him, and he immediately steps back and hits this wall behind him. I mean, this isn't really like a full... This is kind of a deceptive area. This is more of just rubble. So he kind of stubbles back here.
Did I at least put him on his ass?
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet. Because that's going to put me in position to bring my axe down on him.
You push him back far enough to notice that this one was inching up closer to you and was trying to make a strike at you. And you have now noticed that they have decided to all fight you.
Oh, lovely.
In Clay's mind, I say, should we play this like a cute little spar hazing thing, or should we kill him?
If they want to start shit, they're going to find out the consequences.
Well, I've got a knife.
You got more than that.
Yeah, well, I don't know how much the Grimvair are throwing around what I throw around.
Yeah, if Poppy goes full magical tilt and someone gets out, it's very unlikely they'll see them as another Grimbrand.
All right.
Before you
Let's
guys
see how far they want to take this.
Yeah, I'd set you get come up with a battle plan between each other now and sort of like how you guys want to set up the ground rules for this fight. And then when you guys decide to amp it up, let each other know. That'd be the best way, I think, in this setting.
Well, I guess for now, the best way is just to keep them all close. Don't let them get too far away. So if we do need to pull something big and bad out, they're close enough that we can hit them all.
Yeah. You see as not all of them are attacking at once. This one is still staying away. This one is still staying back. This one is still staying back. But this one is assuredly attacking you, Clay. He's coming to attack you. And that's what you're able to notice before he gets to you with your critical.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
Well,
They said first blood. All you've got's a hammer. First blood's gonna be last blood.
He's got an axe.
Oh. Bro, I keep forgetting that Orvek's thing is an axe.
oh man. Well,
He wielded a hammer, but made an axe.
doink.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not going to pull the axe out for this. I thought I might have to, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
2 hands, 2 strikes.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
But just remember, if you roll a fear on your first strike, you won't be able to do your second strike without them making an attack before it.
Use your
Right.
gambler's dice
So
if
like
you do
when you
that.
go in to make that first
Or
strike, if
coin.
you strike with a fear, he goes boom, is able to hit you because you're so close before you're able to get that second strike in, because you have to get really close with those necklaces. So you get 2 strikes for your attack, but you know, downsides.
That works for me. I'm trying to target him. There you go. All right. First attack.
Wow.
Not bad. 19 with hope
Nice.
to hit.
That hits for sure. Go ahead and roll damage as you just see this guy. And where are you punching him? Because he's just kind of like pulling out like a short sword out from like his like sort of leg sheath, and he's like sort of trying to slash at your back thigh, and you sort of like turn around. How are you hitting him?
Oh,
What's
if I'm
your
turning
goal
around,
here?
I'm giving him a full-on backhand.
Okay.
Probably to the face or shoulder area.
All right.
See if I can't
disable.
disable his arm.
Roll damage. If it's minor, you'll have no impact. If it's major, you'll get to sort of aim it. If it's massive, I think it's called, you get to
Severe.
describe
Well,
it.
If that's what I'm doing.
Oh.
I get to add my proficiency bonus.
Absolutely. By the way, your corruption has gone down in the past few days because you've been resting, you have been meditating, you haven't really done anything visceral. You haven't lost control of your umbra in any specific way. Your corruption is starting to be less activated on actions and more activated purely by your abilities, since one of your cores have been cured.
Cleansed.
Yes. That's not to say if you don't go full visceral, your corruption still might not seed in a bit more, but you have a bit more control.
I would think it would, yeah.
Yeah.
Ruthless Predator also is not a corruption ability. That is a class ability from Rangers.
Really? Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Let me just shut the.
Guess I'll just
Guess I'll die.
escape.
Okay, so we've got that. Adding my proficiency bonus.
300 damage.
5 million damage.
All right,
Oh.
let's see what happens.
How much is that?
17 damage total.
All right. How does it go?
I see him pulling out a short sword coming up behind me, obviously about to make a swipe. I reel around with a closed fist and catch him right in the jaw and send him spinning.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
And he just kind of like lands on his back, stunned, just looking up at you.
You like these? I picked him up from someone kind of famous.
We get it, Red Hood. You're all big and bad, but what's wrong with a duel? Is your little fledgling so important to you you won't let us duel?
Until she proves her worth to me, yes. But it's not going to be with a duel.
Would make a presence check. DC 15.
Oh gosh, can I help?
Since I just slapped the crap out of him, can I have advantage?
No. You don't have a tongue,
No.
Poppy.
But I have a knife.
In this setting, you currently don't have, like, he told him you don't have a tongue. Hey.
Oh.
18 with fear. Go ahead and throw that in there.
Fine, then. Why don't you take her place, then?
I guess if you really don't want to stand up tomorrow.
Alrighty, and let me pull up my first blood duel mechanics real quick.
Hmm.
And it is this one that is kind of stepping up to you, Clay, to be able to do it. Poppy, are you kind of like stepping back and letting them go toe to toe here?
I'll step back, but I'll make stabbing motions with my knife.
Like just
Don't mess with me.
as
Actually, before I step away, can I try to pass Clay something?
Yeah.
Palm this to him. And then in his mind, he'll hear, "Put it in your ear hole."
Oh, all right.
a corrector sprite. This tiny sprite sits in the curve of your ear canal and whispers helpful advice during combat. Once per short rest, you can gain advantage on an attack roll. Ooh. All right. And at this point, this one steps up to you, checks you. Do you have any other bladed weapons that you will be using other than the axe?
Just the axe.
Do you have
And I
any-
also don't think I'm going to use
Do you-
the axe. I'm going to use my knuckles.
For first blood?
A busted lip or concussion, internal bleeding.
If you are using only the knuckles, you have to give up the axe to someone.
I guess I can use the axe then.
Like you can only, for the first blood duel, you can only wield one weapon.
Well, the
And
knuckles, if
yeah,
I
they're
have
like a
another weapon in
glove.
my hands, then I can't use the knuckles.
Yeah, like so for this fight, you won't have the knuckles. We'll just say they're gloves. And
Right.
He checks this one. They had 3 separate daggers and knives of varying lengths. They choose their favorite, and he takes the rest. Comes back up here. Let's go ahead and separate these guys out. Give you a bit more room here.
Oh man.
All right. Now, I guess I will explain this. For the fledgling, this is a Grimbrand dominance ritual. This is not a fight to the death. One cut, one drop of blood, one stumble. The winner claims dominance and loser loses face. But in this situation, this is meta talking. If Clay loses, it's likely suspicion will spike. If he dominates, the path will open. Alrighty.
Ooh.
Now, I will break down to you guys how this is going to work. So, the duel immediately ends when a combatant takes a meaningful wound. That'll be my call. A weapon visibly draws blood. A combatant is knocked prone or disarmed.
I already knocked this guy down.
A player voluntarily yields. I built this to be like in between you guys, but we're using it.
Hey, if it works, it works.
No death saves, no finishing blows, no escalation, unless someone cheats. I don't know why I added that.
Looking so hard to see how I can cheat.
Instead of a full combat, this will be a 3-duel exchange. You and the Grim Brand will both describe intent, both roll, and the highest result gains advantage or lands pressure. The best of 3 exchanges determines who draws first blood.
Okay.
Hold on.
Alrighty.
Let me come down. There's a lot more rules. There are also 3 different types of exchanges you can choose each round. You can choose to press, probe, or feign. Press is aggressive, probe is like more middle of the ground, and feign is deceptive. When you press, you roll with advantage, but on a failure, the opponent will gain advantage the next round.
Mm-hmm.
A probe is a straight roll. Feign, if successful, the next roll is advantage. If failed, the opponent immediately gains edge.
Okay.
Clay, I can't really cheat here. This is a really difficult sitch for me.
Then don't cheat.
I love cheating.
Maybe next time.
Poppy, as you're standing back there, you overhear the one you kind of clocked as being like the nerdy one of the group. You kind of hear him mumbling under your breath. Go ahead and roll a instinct check to hear what he's saying.
I don't have any experience with hearing, so it's going to be a flat roll.
That's a critical.
You hear it clearly. You focus in and you hear him mumble. It's Red Hood. Better be careful who they threaten. Some of us know about your chain friends.
Oh my gosh. I tell Clay that.
Not right now, Poppy. I'm a little busy.
Which one is he? I'm gonna sidle up next to him.
Are you guys ready?
Give him a stink eye.
What are you doing, Clay?
All right.
Whenever we're doing NPCs, they will always do a probed roll.
Okay. Then I guess I'll press.
All right, you're pressing. You're going with advantage?
I'm pressing. He's
All right,
pressing.
so you first describe your intent, and I will describe his intent.
All right.
Zoom in on the
Let's
warriors here. Let's get them going.
Right. Obviously, he's going to see an attack straight on coming, so I'm going to take a step forward and sweep at his foot. See if I can't take a couple toes off.
With your axe?
With my axe, yeah.
Okay. He is going to be trying to slip in really close and sort of he's first holding his dagger in his right hand. He's going to throw it, catch it with his left hand, and try to catch your swinging arms with his right hand to try to slash at your arm with his dagger.
I know this is
He's
just a
cheating.
duel, but would that count here?
It would not. This is not a combat. This is a completely separate environment.
Gotcha. Okay, then. Well, alrighty. Would you like me to go ahead and make that attack roll?
Yeah. It will be at no. Let me see. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I did add bonuses. You can choose agility, finesse, or strength, depending on what you're attempting. So yours is 100% strength. You could just strength it up, my boy.
Sweet. Alrighty.
What did you roll?
Coming in at a 13 with hope.
You have advantage. Did you press or?
Oh, I did not roll advantage. 1 sec.
You got to beat a 19. Oh, that's the wrong one.
13 plus 4,
Nice.
17.
17. So you go to swing down with your axe at his feet, and he kind of like lifts up his foot and catches your wrist. He now has your wrist. He's going to have advantage. He currently has the pressure. If he wins again, he draws first blood.
Okay.
It seems like a
What
good
is your
time
intent?
to cheat.
What are you doing?
He's got me by the wrist. Not really an easy way to not really an easy position to strike from, so I'm going to throw a feign left elbow at his cheek to see if I can't get him to back off.
Okay.
Am I reading this right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to do a feigned roll
Yeah.
so that your next roll will have advantage. But if you fail, they immediately gain edge. Actually, I was wrong. So they don't win after this immediately. Edge is what gives them the immediately. If they win the next one, they win. Right now, he just has pressure. You get pressure, then you get the edge, and then you win.
Okay. So I'm going to throw a feign at him to see if I can't take pressure off. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like that in what flavor would you like that? Would you like agility, strength, instinct, or presence?
Strength.
Okay.
All of yours will be strength. You can use your preferred one.
Okay, sweet. Then that will be
Ooh.
It's a 20. At this point,
that's a 16.
you see as sweat is breaking under the glamour, Poppy. You're seeing that each time Clay tries to fight, his appearance is shifting a bit. You're able to notice it because you have such a keen eye for the flux of the world. You're hoping they don't. At this point, you go for that elbow, and you're just able to dodge his strike at your arm, but he dodges the elbow, and he's about to stab you right in the gut. And you hear him say, "You fight different." If you do not win this next exchange by 5, he draws first blood.
Yeah, no pressure.
He's going for the gut.
Well, okay. I guess I am gonna press in that case.
Okay. How are you being aggressive? How are you going after him?
Well, we're already like practically inches apart, so let's see
You
if
gotta kiss him. He'll never see it coming.
Slow.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
It's like in Get Smart whenever Steve Carell has to escape from the trap and he just full on makes out with that 7-foot tall giant just to throw him off.
You know what? I don't know what you're talking about, but send me the link
No.
so I know how to avoid it.
Anyways, can we get back? What are you doing, Clay?
Since we're in so close, I'm going to twist my body sharply at the hip, keeping the haft of the axe close to me, and kind of using the leverage from the twist and the haft of the axe to drive it into his stomach.
Okay.
Let's see who's faster.
He rolled a 6.
Oh my gosh, our moment.
A 6 does not hit me. But how's about an 11?
Oh my gosh.
All right.
That
At
was
this
dog
point,
shit.
He no longer has the edge as he went to go stab you right in the gut, and you're able to knock the blade to the side a bit with the haft of your axe, and now he's going to go back at your fingers because that's right where his blade is. He's going to try to trace along the haft and cut along your fingers because he has the pressure right now. You still cannot attempt to draw first blood. What are you doing?
If he's going for my fingers, I guess I'm going to try and parry him just with a probe.
Okay. Just roll a flatty then.
Just a straight roll.
That'd be the 20.
I don't like that. How's about a 25?
Sure, because at this point, as he's trying to slice along your fingers, you kind of lift up the axe haft even higher, and you catch him just with the bottom of it, just on the side of his cheek. Not a full hit, but enough to like knock him off balance a little bit. This is the first time in this first blood duel you have the pressure. If you roll a 5 or higher than his next roll, you'll be able to draw first blood.
Hell yeah. I'm going to use that upward momentum and bring my axe down in like a golf swing and see if I can't drive it right up to him.
All right. He's going to be trying to get in low and cut in low. You got to beat an 8.
I believe.
11.
So
barely.
Poppy, you see from the back this desperate gamble from the Grimbrand as he dives forward, trying to just slice at the red hood ankles in front of you. And you see as Clay kind of deftly flips the axe, just twirling it by the handle. And you see as the bottom cuts into right below the shoulder blades of this Grimbrand. Not super deep, but enough to have a long stream of blood now trickling down his back. Clay, you drew first blood.
Yeah, that's my boy right there.
Your tongue's cut out. Your tongue's cut out.
Poppy, roll a presence check at disadvantage not to celebrate audibly.
Honestly, based.
Damn.
Truly accurate. Disadvantage.
Do you
I believe in
see?
myself.
10 with hope, 13 with fear.
Here we go. I have a gambler's coin if I need it.
Yo.
Oh, 15, baby.
Hey. So you go and you're like, and you kind of see Clay like lock eyes with you, and you're like, no. So you hold it in, you stifle it.
But I give him like a fist pump.
At this point, the circle goes quiet. The six back down with a bit of respect mixed with fear. But Poppy, with your critical, you hear the smartest one says, "Didn't know he scarred that easy."
And like that, my day's gone from good to great.
Going back up. Flip him off. Double bird.
And they seem to open the path for the two of you.
Bro, I believed in you the whole time.
It's not what your brain told me, but okay.
I think you're hearing things.
Oh, I must be.
I wasn't trying to cheat.
I'm gonna hang on to this sprite, though.
You guys are free
Yeah.
to explore, actually.
Woo!
Well,
Go wash my
One of
pants in the river.
the few maps that I actually have developed in which you guys can just simply walk about.
neat.
Okay, whoa.
Fall in the
Hey, you
river,
said
please
explore,
don't
man.
Drown.
So Clay just
You let the
runs-
dog off the leash, buddy.
Clay runs full tilt, leaps over the creek, does a backflip, skids into the gravel. You take 18 damage as gravel is now embedded into your spine. You will never be able to walk again, Clay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it was a good run.
Where did
Getting
Clay
swirled
even
by the
go?
Grim brand.
My God.
Poppy, kill me.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Well, that worked.
You
Oh,
guys are
barely.
going over this little creek area. You it's shown on the map. You guys are very close to the singing scar. At this point, you are inching right up on it. Anything you guys want to discuss or anything like
Oh
that?
gosh, hang on. Let me check my inventory. Wait, relax.
I can't.
I mean Red Hood. Is there anything you have you want to give to me? I'm looking through if there's anything I want to give to you.
I know you passed me that vial of dark smoke earlier, but
Mm-hmm.
I was rereading it, and I think you might want it.
The tea is no one ever hits me. It's always you.
Until they do.
Until they do.
I mean, if you
have a
want, you can
health
have
potion.
those.
I already have some. Although I might take it considering, you don't need it. Dang.
Yeah, you want
Dang.
to talk about gambling? Yeah, the tree sap is fucking
Oh my
crazy.
gosh, a whole scar?
Yeah.
That's so bad for me. I don't think I can risk that. I
I
need my
am
hope.
already covered in scars, guys. You're gonna put one on my brain?
Yeah. Ugh. Do we remember if I used my reassurance during the last rest we took?
You have not used your reassurance at all. It is practically a
Okay.
new day. You guys had to rest a couple of times on your way into this scarred forest. And at this point,
Perfect.
it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, okay, I think we're as good as we're gonna get.
Already?
I could cast Parallel
Well.
on you. Just in case.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Better save it for whenever we do need it.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I'm not intending to do any fighting here.
I'm absolutely expecting to do some fighting here, but I'll follow your lead.
If all goes well, we won't have to. We're just sowing the seeds of a new vein of core vein that was unearthed at the Moss Mother's old shack.
Are you? You guys are in the Forge Masters area now.
Right.
You guys are in the Den of the Beast.
Yes.
We'll wing it.
All right.
Yeah, because he wants core vein. He's totally fucking out of it.
For sure.
Yeah, but we'll have to see if he's even the one who's going to care to go in person.
If
Otherwise,
I
we're gonna have to
recall
gack him.
correctly, nah. If I recall correctly, he is. Like, I thought that was like one of his tropes that he always goes to mine the core vein in person.
Well, you always like eat meat, but one of these days you're gonna have a salad and you're gonna blow everyone's mind. I'll make you a salad. Let's hit this.
It's going to be really annoying whenever he's like, oh, you got that right.
North or south?
I'm
Clay,
pretty
go
sure
ahead
it's-
and roll an instinct check to gauge your surroundings based on the map you have.
I'm pretty sure it's north.
How sure?
Dilated south.
Clay, you're feeling kind of unsure right now. The duel, the intensity, the stress right now is kind of heightened. Struggling to read this map.
Maybe it's east. Maybe we missed it.
You do
Did
get
we
the
miss our exit?
Feeling the entrance is some sort of cave mouth.
And where are caves?
Underground. We start digging.
Why didn't I think of that? Now, if we're looking for a cave, then we should probably be searching for a rocky outcropping. Plenty of those around here.
Yeah. All right. I'm going south. We should split up.
How is there a distance on our mental our link?
Yes,
Checks my book.
there is indeed.
2 feet. No.
What is it? Where'd you go?
I
There you
don't
are. Whoa. I don't remember doing this.
Oh. I wasn't looking. I was looking for rocky outcroppings, not disgusting mangled corpses.
Well, that's how they get you.
Split in 2. Pants? Is he wearing pants?
He is not. He is stripped naked.
Dang it.
Go ahead and
That's
roll
gross.
an investigation check to search this corpse.
Maybe I will.
I would try to help, but it stinks really bad. I don't want to touch that.
Hoya! Oh? 18.
Alrighty. So the things you notice about this corpse, it is seemingly from an older person. And this person
Grandpa.
had a very notable like bum arm. One of their arms was very, very small and like as if it stopped growing at one point in their life.
Uh-oh. Clay, I think we know this guy.
Marv?
Marv. No. What was
Oh.
the guy's name?
Yeah, no. It's like the Keeper of Secrets, the bookie. The Silver Fangs or some bullshit. I don't know.
Those were so many different things.
I thought Garen was the one with the weird arm.
Shit, dude, I've got no idea. He probably did.
Man, who cares about that guy?
Thinking back, remembering it was indeed Garen, one of the scientists that helped Mama Moss and the one that gave Clay that tincture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Maybe they've already been to Mama Moss's hutch.
Hmm.
This may put a damper on things. Or maybe this guy defected, or...
Hard to say. About how desiccated is the body?
I mean, it looks
Well,
like
I
it's...
see a spine over here.
Go ahead and roll a check for me. Like, are you asking how long the body's been there, or how destroyed it is?
D, all of the above.
Okay.
Can I use my field medicine?
Yeah.
Ah, he uses a hope.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Crazy. That was crazy once.
Oh, ho, ho.
Max critical.
Oh my gosh,
I
it's
know.
the critical list of criticals.
I know what this dude had before he died.
Get your hope back, boy.
Alrighty.
Damn, dude.
So, from what you can tell, Clay, this body has been here about 2 months. And
Ew.
you're looking at the fingertips, his feet. It looks like he has been working with some type of magically charged ore for a few months now, for a while. And you can tell from his veins that it has started to affect him, similar in the way that the Grimbrands brands affect people. He was cut in half, and when he was cut in half, he survived. His torso and legs were separated and cauterized at the same time. And then he was slowly...
It's a lightsaber.
Then he was
Yeah, Darth
slowly
Maul.
tortured as he was still alive while cut in half, as they pulled each of his organs out one by one, and then his spine.
That is some pretty severe torturing. I don't think he defected. So that means we might have to change our story up a little bit.
Well, if it looks like he's been affected by Corvain, that kind of reinforces what we said, that they were hiding their own little batch. Unless they know something we don't. Which, if they tortured him, they might.
Maybe he knew something that they didn't.
Did
If
he
he was
keep it
working
to
with
himself,
Corvain.
though, or...
Well, from when we saw him about a year and 8 months ago, he wasn't working with Corvain at that time, correct?
No, he very specifically did not. His expertise was corruption, and from what you remember, he was very visceral with his hatred of the Grimbrand. Very visceral, to the point, if you remember,
Right.
he grabbed you aggressively when he was half your size, half your arms. It was like, look around you, buddy. It's time to get cereal.
Right.
But
Frosted Flakes.
from your crit, I will give you, because you rolled the maximum crit, you get the feeling he's been in this area for a long period of time. And that Corvain exposure has been from his time here.
Not from his time in the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You don't see any remnants of the swamp on him. He's must have been out of the swamp for a long time. Puppy, you... No swamp smell.
Hmm.
I don't know. Most dead bodies smell like a swamp after a while.
Wait, no, that's just me.
Oh shit!
My
You know what?
feet.
Yeah, you should probably wash those off.
Oh yeah, right here, huh?
I mean,
Who's downstream of this? We're not downstream of this at the camp, are we? Oh gosh. What have we been
Downstream
drinking?
of this, it like flows into the river.
Oh, we've been drinking diluted body. Well, he ain't getting any deader. See ya.
Go ahead and roll another instinct check to take another gander at that map. See if you can find a good area in which you can see where the singing scar is. You know when you're in the general area, but you can't quite find the entrance.
I think I.
You can also ask Poppy for her assistance if you would like.
I was just about to say, Poppy, do you want to give this a shot? Because I can't make heads or tails of this thing.
I am an amateur cartographer.
All right. Clay, go ahead and roll any assistance roll to see if you can assist Poppy.
Sure. I definitely remember how those are.
Quickly Google what that means.
Just roll whatever modifier you would be rolling for this. I would say knowledge.
He is so knowledgeable.
Just go ahead and roll a knowledge for me.
Okay.
Whatever you say.
Sure thing, boss.
Yeah, you really can't make heads or tails of it, and it's kind of annoying you to the point you pass it off to Poppy just so you don't have to fucking look at it anymore.
And that's fair.
Go ahead and go ahead and make an instinct check to be able to look at the area, look at this map, and navigate your way.
No knowledge.
No. He was a knowledge to impart
No
information.
knowledge.
Here we go. Ooh. 13.
Okay.
With hope.
You're able to rule out the southern area because you're able to figure out which way the map was supposed to orient. It's definitely up north somewhere.
Northwest it is. Suivez-moi. Red Hood!
What?
Follow me.
Sorry, I was.
And I trip into the bush.
I was this way. Sorry, I was getting lost in Garen's dead, fishy eyes.
Hunting, hunting, hunting. Finding a rock.
No, that's another bush, Poppy.
Up here, get the high ground. I'm so zoomed
yes.
in. If you see it, you have to legally tell me. I get the
I
feeling
don't have to tell
we're
you.
not gonna go any further north than this. Okay, slide down the walls.
That's a great idea. You should try that.
Guys, I think this isn't it. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I think it's further north.
Clay, you see this wide open cave mouth, and you watch as Poppy climbs over and does a complete circle around it, completely confused, holding this map before she finally meets up with you back at the bottom.
It's like
at
I've
this
been
cave.
standing down here for a minute, and she's just like scaling the rocks with her face in the paper. Like, where is this thing?
Clay, I think we have to give up. I can't find it anywhere.
Yep.
Let me just
It's
lean against this wall so I can take a closer look.
Whoa!
I hate the both of you. And that's where we're going to go ahead and take our first break as you make your way into this cave.
Excellent.
Wahoo! Piss time.
Yay, we get to go pee-pee. Be right back.
PP. We're cooked.
All right, so as the two of you enter into
Wake
this
up.
area, that vibration that you were feeling before, that humming, it's in the air now. Physically, you feel it all around you, as well as this enveloping heat to the point where it's almost hard to breathe in here. And you hear this horrific sound like iron nails on a steel chalkboard.
Ugh. I think we found it.
Sounds like he's this way.
There's only one way out, it looks like, so are we ready?
Well, we're only going to need the one way out.
Optimism. I like it.
I've got nothing else to do besides be optimistic.
Well, I got your back. You lead the way.
I hate it when you say that.
Unless you want to booby trap the exit.
And run right into it whenever this goes perfectly? No thanks.
Right. Well, go ahead, Captain. Red Hood, sir.
Remember, you don't talk.
So at this point, the two of you just instinctively stop as this room comes up. You guys were here to find a forge. And whatever you're looking at right now is this massive contraption. You thought the chains above you were decorative, some type of nonsensical design, but now you see it's all a part of this machine, this giant pool of molten slag just swirling as you see the man in front of you.
Oh.
Try and bring up the Forge Master stuff.
He's super scary looking.
I know. I'm a little bit worried that we might need to ask for permission to enter or something.
I could try to read his mind, but I think he would, feel that.
You think or you know?
I don't know.
Quick, try it on me. What am I thinking of?
That doesn't count for you. We're always thinking about things together.
Sit.
Oh. Okay.
Poppy, I can see that you're rotating a cow in your head. I'm going to need you to stop.
Sorry. It's my defense mechanism.
It's what I do when I'm stressed out.
It's the cow
Just
on
be
the
grateful
back
it's
of
only
Marv's
horizontal.
token.
Marv has a cow?
You don't remember the token he gave you? That's a half a heart, half a shield, but you called it a cow.
Bro, I forgot, and I thought it was a, Pokemon. Every time I look at it, I think it's something else. Oh.
It's probably really offensive to anyone that speaks Ukrainian, I think.
So
Shout out to the Ukrainian audience.
at this point, for the two of you, the air is suffocating. Each breath tastes of iron and smoke. Chains descend from above. It looks like 100 or 1,000 of them. They hang from these massive iron pylons, driven into what looks like this huge crater's rim as you see as the sunlight comes in above you. Some are slack, some are pulled taut, vanishing into the red depths, as though anchored to something shifting beneath this surface. The chains hum, low, resonant, harmonizing with this area's constant vibration, until it almost sounds musical, like a terrible industrial choir. Occasionally, one goes tight with a violent shudder, and the lava below responds, and something beneath it moves. And you guys see along the inner walls of this crater, platforms of blackened steel and stone jut outward, connected by narrow bridges suspended over this molten abyss. The Grim Brand enforcers occasionally come out, standing at intervals among them, high up in this chasm, too far up to really hear their words. Their armor that you do see reflects the red light of the lava down below, like they've been dipped in blood. You guys see in front of you, he stands, the Forge Master, broad-shouldered and immovable, his silhouette carved from shadow and ember light. You see his arms covered in these different tattoos and brands. You see different chains wrapped tight around his arms. And you see two massive cleavers in his hand. And Clay, you recognize him. This was the man who brought down the charred Dundon and Sons before you and Poppy descended from this plane of existence. The one who was attacking the two of you.
That's... Well, it's not really a neat coincidence, but maybe scary? I don't know.
I mean, I'm scared.
Yeah, me too. After all this setup, he's just like, hey guys, I'm Neil.
Are you guys coming up to him, approaching, entering the room?
Should I introduce you via gesture?
No. Just wait here. And Clay will step forward.
All right.
Just past the boundary of the room, not approaching.
Yeah. He doesn't move as you make your move and approach, but you see around you the chains tighten. The humming deepens. And somewhere beneath the surface of the molten lake in front of the two of you, something massive shifts, pulling against its restraints. There's this pause, and then his voice rolls across this pit. Not shouted, not strained, but deep enough that it carries through the metal and stone. You wear a familiar face. And yet, you do not feel familiar. The silence that hangs after his words feels heavy and hot. The pit bubbles once a thick burst of molten red erupts and collapses back into itself with this wet, volcanic sound. The Forge Master releases a chain in his grip. Steps forward. Speak.
I was on my mission tracking down that little red-haired shit. Took me out to the swamp. Found something you might be interested in.
What would that be?
We found a new patch of Corvain for you.
Roll a presence check.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Okay. I'm gonna reassure. I gotta bring it out of the vault. Oh gosh. What do I replace it with?
This is the tricky thing about reassuring before anything gets dangerous. You never know if maybe you want those spells before it gets dangerous, because you got to give up a whole spell book. You got to give up 3 whole spells to be able to reassure. The tension is building here.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of the Book of Typhar.
Your brand new book?
No.
Okay.
My old book. That's my Wild Flame, Magic Hand, and Mysterious Mist.
Wild Flame is going away. Okay. And
Yeah.
missed your escape button. Okay.
I can still spend 2 hope to get it back later.
Okay.
But for now, I'm gonna reassure.
Go ahead and re-roll that die. As Poppy, what are you doing to reassure? Are you adding more information? What are you doing here? Because you have to reassure Clay, reassure that what he's saying holds weight.
In his mind, I'm like, even if he catches us, even if we fumble this whole thing, we are strong. We have killed people before. We can fight our way out of this. We have confidence. That Red Hood has confidence. That's going to carry us through this, no matter what.
Go ahead and re-roll. Okay. Okay. That is strange. I've built my forge to its pinnacle here because after all of what we have found, this was the last vein. What led you believe that he couldn't have been lying? You could be a trick.
Well, I saw it with my own eyes. I would hope I could trust those.
And why should I?
Huh? I came all this way over here to tell you. Be a pretty mean prank just to lie to your face.
I've already heard of your arrival. 6 came in before you. One of them had a lot to say.
We're cooked.
Is that the one that wanted to lay hands on my fledgling?
Couldn't say. I wouldn't know. But like these chains here, you seem to be quite connected.
What can I say? They love me.
Go ahead and make a presence check at disadvantage.
I'm shaking RN.
At
Can I take this moment
disadvantage.
to spend my 2 hope and get my Book of Typhar back?
Oh, that's an 8 with hope.
See. Lately, since our connection's been cut off, the other brand masters have been getting finicky. After losing her little Colosseum of blood, it seems she's picked up a few more hobbies.
Well, of course, those high and mighty dingbats are gonna be getting bored in their ivory towers. They're not the ones down here with their feet in the dirt.
So how do you
But-
cure boredom, then? How are you keeping Sister Carr entertained?
She's convinced I'm never gonna find Orvek. She likes to watch me struggle. But I've got something that he wants. I'm sure he'll find me if I don't find him first.
What interest does the Chainmaster have in that old smith? That broken hammer?
She thinks he can be of use. A few more brands, a few more rounds of torture. Never hurt anybody.
Go ahead and make a presence check for me. If you haven't picked it up on now, he is currently accusing you of being a double agent for the Brand Master of Chain.
18 with fear. Shit. Oh, gambler's coin.
Oh, gambler's coin.
Are you going to use one of your gambler's coin, turn it into hope? Okay, nice. Go ahead and delete that from your inventory if you would, my good sir.
Don't mind if I do.
I guess it wasn't just me who had their eyes on him. What made her get in contact with you, though?
I was already after him.
Roll a presence check with advantage.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, nice.
29 with hope.
I thought I told you to be more secretive about it. I told you if you were going to hunt him, the others would take notice. Why?
And that they did.
Why were you so haphazard?
To keep our little operation running here, I had to submit.
Fine. But I don't trust
I came back.
this vein you speak of. Whatever it is, it's a trap.
Girl, you're so right.
I came back all this way to tell you. I guess I don't blame you for not trusting me after.
You came back empty-handed. I don't see an inch of Corvain on you. I don't even smell
was a
it
little
on
busy.
your skin.
Ew.
Got a nose for it. You say you found a Corvain vine, yet there's not a speck on you.
Yes, well,
That seems a bit confusing, don't you think? Are you sure
I was run off.
the chains haven't started to tighten around your neck with your time spent in Hollowford? Did you forget the heat of my cleaver?
No, I could never forget that.
Maybe I should remind you.
I didn't have time to get any evidence.
Go ahead and roll a presence check at disadvantage.
That damn ranger and that little gray thing. They found me just as I was approaching Orvek. 10 with hope.
What are you talking about? Who? What found you?
Oh.
And how could they keep you from even getting a bit of confirmation? Last time I sent you on a mission, you at least returned with their hand. You're not one to come in empty-handed.
Had I stayed any longer, they likely would have taken my head.
They're pretty cool.
I think
and
they're
epic
protecting.
And powerful.
I think they're protecting this Corvain vine. My boys tell me they're known by Fang and Talon.
No, I killed them. Back when the pit collapsed.
Are you sure?
You called
You
me
didn't
a
even
liar.
take his hand?
Go ahead and roll a presence check at advantage.
Oh, shit!
Oh.
At this
Can you
point,
reassure me?
Good luck, buddy.
he steps up to you, gets face to face, and he is towering over you a bit. He is a big individual, bulky individual. And you feel as he runs his cleaver along your cheek, you feel as the heat first gets close and the hairs on your face begin to singe, and you smell that putrid smell of burning hair before the blade meets you, and it burns before it cuts. Go ahead and mark an help point as he is furious with you. Watch your tone. If I say I killed someone, I did. Unless you want to check for yourself across the river.
Fine. You win. I'll be going now. And Clay
Doesn't move.
backs out.
Alrighty. Do you guys make your way out of this area?
We can't leave.
Why
You
can't we
can.
leave?
You can leave the cave.
We can't. He's right there. We don't know
do
when
you
we're
wanna fight
ever
him?
gonna get him again.
The whole point of baiting the trap is so that we trap him.
But
he
he's
wasn't
not
baited.
baited.
He might change his mind.
Clay, I'm about to show him exactly who
I mean,
Fang and Talon is.
you guys have him. He is 100% convinced at this point. You are his workers. You have worked for him. You are Red Hood and some Grimbrand lackey he brought along. You even, Clay, were able to convince him because of the prolonged fight outside, the smartest of those 6 was let him know that the Red Hood worked for the Brand Master of Chain. And you were able to sweet talk your way through that. So not only were you're not a target, and you're not a target for that. So you guys are sitting pretty. However, he is not baited, and he will likely stay here, finish what he's doing, and then who knows?
You know, if we start this fight, we're probably going to get swarmed by hornets.
I mean, I have one really bad idea.
When has that ever stopped you before?
Exactly. The only thing I can think is we got to get him away from everyone else, so
You
what
do
if I try to
notice
put him to sleep?
they are very high up. So it would take them some time to respond, but they will be able to see a fight.
Well, let's not forget our other goal is to probe him for information. See if he can't give us some of the other brandmasters.
That's secondary to me. I absolutely want him dead.
Oh, I do too.
Also, Clay and Poppy, both of you, from your experience in the Ember Vault, your experience with Orvek, I want you guys to roll a knowledge check for me.
Sure thing. If it's any easier than reading a map. I don't think it's easier than reading a map.
It's marginally easier than reading a map.
So, Poppy, from
Slightly.
what you can tell, this in front of you guys is not his mobile forge.
I didn't think so either.
This is...
I was thinking about that as we were walking in.
Yeah, this is simply what he's using to recycle the Corvain metal.
We gotta get him out of here. Or everyone else out of here.
I guess we could try to be quiet about it. But that's awful risky.
To draw out your guys' general situation right now, you guys are in a sort of cylindrical mountain-esque hill. It's not a huge mountain, but it sort of has this tunnel in that you guys come into, and this wide chasm in the middle that is well built out. The walls around you are very old, ancient. Looks like this area was simply repurposed by the Grimbran. And in the middle here is this massive hole that lets in just pure sunlight.
I guess whatever you do, I'm going to support you.
Well, thanks. We're cooked.
We're so cooked. But in a fun, charming way, not a burnt steak way.
Is he like completely not looking at us anymore, like going back to what he was doing?
Yeah, pretty much. He doesn't put a lot of weight in your guys' being there anymore. He trusts you, essentially. You will both be able to get a sneak attack if you choose to get a sneak attack. Or if you cast a spell. Sorry, you will have advantage.
Okay. I gotta put him to sleep, right? And then you can catch him and we can drag him out, hopefully before anyone looks down.
I think that
Hey, that's a plan.
sounds like a better plan than anything else I could come up with.
Let's get it.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and roll to cast Slumber as Clay starts making his way toward the Forge Master.
I will be using my magical prowess because I have some hope to spend.
Is it based off their evasion?
Yes.
Oh, goodness. You have to beat a 17.
Okay, but I have advantage. And my magical prowess is +3.
Clay, you have an option. You can ensure that when Poppy puts him to sleep, don't roll yet, Poppy, that when Poppy puts him to sleep, it is silent. He doesn't hit the ground. No one up above notices you. Or you can try to distract him to set her up for an easier slumber. But there is a chance they may notice something. What is your choice?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure he's quiet.
Okay. Poppy, go ahead and roll with 1 advantage.
Here we go. Nice.
Okay.
28.
Wait,
I don't think that's that bad.
Make a finesse check. You will have advantage.
Me?
Yes, you have advantage because Poppy made you aware. You guys know what's going on.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
11. As you're making your way over to try to catch him, you knock over this hammer off of the anvil, and it clatters onto the ground. I need you to make another finesse check. This time, flat.
Okay.
Do better.
It wasn't better.
Clay, you notice as on the far side of this area,
Mm-hmm.
the guy you had a duel with, let me pull him out. He's sort of looking over in the area now. The DC is much higher to get him out of here without him noticing and coming over. You have to beat a 15.
Can I help?
Okay.
What are you doing to try to help, Poppy?
I can cast an illusion. But what would I even cast?
Exactly.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Good. I've also got a really stupid idea.
Your stupid idea is probably
Poppy
better.
an idea of something to do as well to help you. What's your
Well,
idea?
I was thinking about spending a hope to activate the Glamour Stone and becoming the Forge Master.
And then there would
And
be
then
two
just-
Forge Masters.
One of them would be on the ground.
Well, you first have to like charge the Glamour Stone with that person, and you would lose your guys as the Red Hood while you're doing that. You'll turn back into clay, and then you would have to activate it again. That is so much more complex. It's just trying to be like, no, the Forge Master's fine. We're just walking out of here. You're whatever.
I could illusion the Forge Master to look like some rando.
That would be very strange.
Yeah.
Some random is in here. You could, I'll help you. Here's a few options. You could try to
Can kill yourself.
You can try to convince the guy that just looked over that the person that knocked over that hammer was the Forge Master, and the Red Hood is helping him out.
And just kind of like a Weekend at Bernie's him.
Yeah. You can
Put sunglasses on his eyes.
You can use an illusion to make the Forge Master look like he's awake and he's walking with Clay, and Clay's not carrying him. They're walking side by side.
I
Reading my book to see.
You would have to manipulate magic to do that, but
Mm-hmm. How far in range is he of these two? Very far? Far?
He's pretty far. Like, it's just
Wee.
visual. Like, he's just looking over at this point.
Yeah, it's far.
Okay. So, one of my stipulations for my illusion is that it doesn't hold up when you're in melee range.
Okay.
Could I limit it so that it doesn't hold up within close range, which is 2 further steps, to make it, because I have to beat a 14 for it to work. Can I lower that by putting that stipulation on it? So if this guy comes too close, he's going to realize.
In this specific scenario, no, because it wouldn't be a real limitation, and I'm not sure how that would work.
Yeah. It's just really blurry. He thinks he has cataracts.
Yeah. That just make your illusion worse. It wouldn't lower the DC.
Yeah.
It kind of like raise the DC. I like where you're going with it, though. We would just have to limit it a different way.
Okay. Poppy, I think you just need to make it look like we're walking side by side together.
Okay. We just do it. Yeah. If it fails, what do we do? Scream? Panic? Pretend you passed out? The heat
We just
of the force?
start moving a little quicker.
I mean, the guy's asleep. You get a couple good hits in, and you just fight about it.
That is also an option.
Okay. I'm doing it.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll.
I can at least use my magical prowess. Here we go.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So you
I'm
are
sweating.
able to make it look as if the DC, by the way, was 17 because you were manipulating magic, but I added a +1 to your roll without you knowing. Anyways,
Wow.
I didn't want to tell you it was 17 before you rolled because I knew that would have raised the stress to like 1,000,000.
We're
But
not doing it anymore.
you're able to make a illusion that seems to hold up well. They're able to make it out of that main central area.
Go, 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 go.
Yep. Now we just kind of quick walk.
All right. And are you guys making yourself way out of this tunnel area?
Yeah, I'll go first just to make sure no one's, lingering.
Yeah, we'll just go back to the... Go ahead and take a quick break, and then we'll come back in the other map.
We got a ways to go like this.
Isn't
Well,
this
we-
fun and exciting and not stress-inducing?
Yeah, totally.
Stress
I love
inducing?
stealth
What's that?
games.
Okay. Obviously, we're gonna kill this fuckhead,
Yeah.
right?
Hey, that was a great play on your guys' part. Loved the way you guys went about that.
Didn't even have to kill anybody, even though I'm really chomping at the bit.
Like, well, now if you kill him, you're not killing him in the viewpoint of everyone.
I'm just surprised I had such a silver tongue.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good one too. Because he kind of had you guys on a couple of fronts. You failed at one front, but you were able to carry the other one really well.
Oh man.
I really
Thanks.
fucking wish I would have rolled better whenever I said not even a hand, because as soon as that crossed my mind, I was like, oh, I've got him by the nuts on this one.
I mean, you
That's
kind
why
of
I
did.
gave
You got
I
so
gave you
pissed.
advantage.
Man, I wish I could have rolled better.
It's cool. Narratively, it makes sense that you actually roasted him so bad that he doesn't care how
Dude,
logical your argument
so
was.
instead he fought you. He went up and attacked you. I mean, you roasted him so hard, he roasted you a little.
I
Physically.
mean,
You
I
hurt
knew that
his
if I-
feelings. You got him to get violent.
You really hurt his feelings.
I knew that if I struck back, it was going to be bad, so. Alright.
Are we gonna be like, we have to
We
torture
should at
this
least-
guy or something?
In theory, I guess we could. Hey, can you like make portals?
Oh, sure. Let me just pop that out of my repertoire. I've been hiding it this whole time.
I had a feeling you were.
I can disarm a mechanical trap or analyze clockwork mechanisms. So if you got a wristwatch that's broken, I got you.
You know, it just so happens I don't have one of
Wristwatch
those.
portal making. I've been keeping it secret because it was broken.
Okay, I'm thinking we, at the very least, now that we're outside and out of eyeshot, let's tie him the fuck up.
I do have 50 feet of rope.
As do I.
Excellent. Did that say soft rope? Oh.
It does look like it says soft of rope.
Girl, why your rope so soft?
Don't make
What
fun.
kind of rope is
it-
this?
A lot of men have this problem. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna tie him up. I'm thinking we could probably get him across the river at the very least.
Beat him up and tie him up and throw him out of Babylon.
I guess we could tie him up and then just stick his head in the river until he drowns.
Well, yeah, I definitely want to kill him, but now we don't know where his mobile forge is, and we kind of need it.
We do need that. How
Let's-
how confident do you feel in keeping him asleep?
Unconfident considering the GM can at any point use fear to wake him up. But I can put him
You
right back to
shouldn't.
sleep theoretically.
You shouldn't have said that out loud.
Or if he takes damage. If we smack him.
Which, yeah.
I mean, I could probably consistently cast it, but I would also have to consistently succeed.
Oh,
They're closing in.
I know. I can hear their voices coming from the cave. Do you think I should have Wick or Knuckles send word to, like, Dren or Eamon?
Say what?
Hey, we got
Nothing
him.
happens.
Right.
Got him, or he woke up and killed us.
I was thinking more like meet us somewhere so we can ask questions.
Do you think we're gonna be able to get him all the way out of the forest, or are we gonna have to, like, interrogate him right here and hope no one stumbles across us?
I don't know. That's kind of. I would
His
hope
tongue
to
out.
avoid that.
Won't stop him from screaming, but
It might make him scream more.
One of the spell books I could have had a silence spell, but I didn't take it.
So the funny thing about that whole interaction is I was giving you advantage and disadvantage based on how correct you were with your guessing on how Redwood would act and say. And I got to use both of them, which was fun.
I was really trying to emulate what a dickhead would say.
Yeah, and you guessed, I mean, I tried to make it very obvious what his job was, and you guessed correctly what he was assigned to do. So that helped.
Pick butt and chew
No,
gum
hunt
or
or
whatever.
veg. That was his duty from the Forge Master.
His what?
Duty. Shut up.
Alrighty, so what are the
Okay.
two of you doing?
At the very least, we're gonna get him the fuck away from the mouth of the cave.
Yeah. Ugh. As we're walking, I'm gonna recast Slumber just so that I can reinforce his sleepy.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Using
Go ahead
magical
and
prowess
move.
for it.
Go ahead and move all of you guys with you.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm busy.
So is
Grab
your
me.
goal to go throughout the entire... Once again, you passed...
Haha. Yeah, I think if we try to interrogate him here, except maybe by the corpse, but I fear that someone's gonna come upon us, and if he wakes up and makes a ruckus.
So from Clay's vision of the corpse in that area, that corpse had been there for a while, rotting away. If people frequented that area, perhaps they would have cleaned it up.
Kind of stinky.
Nah, it's the Grim brand.
They probably like
They-
that.
They probably want it there.
Well,
I was thinking we should at least try and get him out of the range of the regular patrols.
one thing you know is on your way to the Singing Scar, you passed maybe 5-6 different Grimbrand patrols throughout this area. They're sporadic and random. Simply carry horns to alert each other. No
Mhm.
rhyme or reason. They're simply patrol routes, patrol times, patrol areas.
Which is why I want to get us as far away from here as possible.
All right.
If we interrogate him close to the body, I mean, I don't. Is it reasonable to assume that if he screams, someone's gonna hear?
Maybe. However,
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
didn't you just get a new enchantment?
That neutralizes screaming?
no, he's talking about silence.
No. I'm talking about
Oh?
a new enchantment that neutralizes screaming. That exact thing that taught you about how limitations work with magic. The soundproofing spell from the tent and camp.
Oh my gosh, I didn't write that down.
That's what taught you the whole idea of adding a limitation to something give it more strength.
That's the only thing I wrote down. Soundproofing spell. Okay.
So with the way this enchantment works, and the way it worked for the tent is you enchanted the tent with the intent to have it be soundproof. And then you enchant a secondary item to be the conduit for that magic. And you have to have that item within that secondary item.
Okay.
And if
easy.
that stone, whatever you enchant to be that conduit, gets destroyed or leaves that area, it's gone if it no longer works.
Okay. Let's head down to the body. Take me away, a secret place, a sweet escape. Clay, run. Okay. I have this very large cloak, you see. Well, it's not large at the moment, but it can become large. So I
Creature with
will
the
make it-
spellcast trait wearing this cloak can adjust its color, texture, and size at will.
I'll make it into a tent.
All right, like a giant tarp. How are
Set
you guys
some rocks
holding it
on
up?
it so it doesn't like against the wall, like a, we're throwing a
Like a lean-to?
sleeping bag over a back of a chair. Yeah,
You can
that's the more real way.
with your time stop spell. You can probably set up a tent.
Don't talk about my time slot spell.
You can probably set up a tent without needing any rocks, poles, stakes, anything.
Did you hear me earlier whenever I said I wanted to pocket his cleavers? Or was I muted?
I did not.
I didn't hear that.
But you
Okay.
can go ahead and pocket his cleavers.
Sweet.
When
Just
you
gonna throw 'em in
do,
my-
you notice there is a etching on the handle, and there is a grotesque looking brand on each of his palms.
I'm gonna stick him in the bag of colding.
Ew.
The cleavers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna stick him in the bag of colding.
I mean, I could just stick his head in the bag of colding.
All right, Poppy. Who is going to be throwing up this giant cloak to like try to get in a tent formation before you try to use the time stop spell? Because that's how it's going to work.
Yeah, Clay, put him up against the wall where he's not gonna touch my cloak.
You guys got to.
Yeah, I'll just...
You ever do that thing as a kid where like you had that giant parachute and everyone was
Yes.
Yes, that's what you pretty
And
much
we
have
gotta
to
climb
do
under.
here. And you got to
Done
time
and done.
stop it like at the right time. So you guys are going to be rolling. Poppy, you guys can use whatever modifiers you want to use to try to make this whole tent little thing work. But you have to describe how you're using it and how that modifier makes sense. Let's play this children's game together, guys.
I use my knowledge of children's games.
If anyone would have extensive knowledge on children's games, it's probably you.
No, it would
True.
be anyone but Poppy.
No, it's because I am a 13 secretly.
Poppy would have the least knowledge on children's games than any character in this world.
You guys had childhoods?
I did. I had a great childhood.
Well, that's great. Did you ever play the parachute game, perchance? But
What's
you
that?
using knowledge doesn't help you.
No, it really doesn't.
So, what are you guys
can use
doing and how are you
presence
guys
to
doing it?
charm it? Okay, actually, under presence, it says perform.
Like singing.
Yes, I perform the act of billowing out my enormous cloak from behind me like I'm throwing up my hood, but I'm throwing it 30 feet around
Nope.
us.
All right. So this cloak is enormous now, right?
Yes.
I've sat the Forge Master down just with his back up against this bank here.
Yeah. And
I'll take
Poppy
the-
doubled up on her slumber spells, so we'll say you guys can feel pretty confident that he is magically asleep right now.
Okay, sweet. I'm going
Put him
to
in a
take
coma
the
for
tail
6
end.
years.
At this point, probably deserves it. I'm going to take the tail end of Poppy's cloak and just hold it up on the ridge so that it's, it forms a roof.
Okay. And you're gonna
Okay.
you're gonna kind of try to create like a little lean-to essentially here. Is that what
Exactly.
you're going
Yeah.
for? All right. Go ahead and give me a. This will be a finesse check. However, it is at advantage.
Sweet.
Sweet. Oh.
Hey, 14 with
Nice.
hope.
All right. You are able to sort of fashion this large clope. Clope? Yes.
Clope.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a fashion where you guys have enough room for a nice little lean-to underneath there to have a few people in.
Perfect. I lock it and load it.
All right. Roll a. Or do you not need to roll a time stop unless someone tries to?
I ain't got to
interact
roll
with-
anything.
Got
yeah,
you.
Until
Cool.
if he starts thrashing, but how would he know?
If a creature tries to move it, make a spellcasting roll against them to maintain the spell.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, put him up against the wall, or he's not gonna touch my crab.
So yeah, he's just locked in, or the cloak is just locked in, and I guess if we have to keep him anywhere for an extended period of time, you could cast time lock on the rope.
He'll definitely try to move against that.
Yeah, but he would have to fight against you in a spellcasting fight, and who has better spellcasting, you or the guy who runs around with knives in his hands?
Well, that's exactly what you would say to trick me.
You would totally say some shit like that.
There's only two of you. There's only so much I can do to trick you. The world
the
is
record, I'm
tricking
making
you
this
on a
cloak
daily
red.
basis. All right, I don't need to trick you.
That's fair.
How many time locks can I put on? It doesn't really say. Until my next rest.
Yeah, you can
Daggum.
conceivably do it again. So why don't you? You
Yeah.
can tie a rope around his arms and try to time lock it.
Done.
All righty. Now, are you gonna try?
He
to
was
do
already
the
tied up.
Signed soundproofing gibbity boots.
Yeah. What's a
Hell
good
yeah.
object that isn't
Clay,
gonna scream?
I would like you to roll a instinct check to be able to tie decent knots before she time stopped it, because you're the one who
Okay,
timed
sure.
it up. We'll see if he has to like struggle after even.
Oh
See if
gosh.
you guys do a good job. Hell yeah.
I
Right.
think I tied a good knot.
Yeah. So he is.
The double overhand figure eight fisherman's bird glove.
It's actually just a square.
Oh.
How do I
How do you?
make this guy disappear?
I forgot.
Got you.
What is happening, guys? Okay.
I'm
Anyways,
mentally unwell.
what are you guys doing?
Can the object within the tent that the soundproofing thing is magicked to move within the tent and be fine?
Yes.
So long as
Okay.
it stays in the tent.
Yes.
You know what's going to be my
And
anchor?
it has to be able to be conduit. It has to be able to contain magic. That's
Well, then
the
I
trick.
won't do my booty shorts, I guess.
Yes. You can't just do like some little blade of grass or something like that. It has to be something of value, something that may be able to be turned into a conduit.
What about him?
Okay. Him. Ew.
You may be able to search him and maybe he has something on him.
His brand. Gross.
Yeah, I'll search him. Hell yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a couple of D12s. Let's see. Fear and hope for me.
Alrighty.
Because you've
Oh
already
my
got the
gosh.
cleavers. That's already pretty big.
He's got a limited edition Pikachu.
I know it's a finesse roll, but that's just because finesse doesn't have any modifiers for me.
Okay. Your puppy disappear.
Oh, I killed myself.
Why'd you do that?
Whoops.
Well, game
Hello,
over.
it's me.
What were you rolling for again, Clay?
Just to search him and see.
Yes. You find
A map with all of his closest friends and enemies and
Secret
secret password.
Give me a second.
Well, it might be another coded message. We don't know.
Uh-oh. All of my tables broke.
Oh no!
Call a carpenter.
Our table! It's broken!
Stop, because that's funny.
You know, sometimes I really hate you.
And that's why I'm the winner of this game. When do I get my trophy?
I think if anyone wins this game, it's probably Joey.
He loses this game. Because his table's broken.
Oh no! Our table! He's spooky!
Here it is. I found him.
God, I'm going to be thinking about that for the rest of the night.
I hate the way this guy looks. You made him so scary.
I'm sorry.
I'm still scared, even though we clearly have the advantage here. I'm like, bruh.
Roll a d12, gosh darn it.
Just a singular?
Yes.
8.
You find...
Please be a gun. Please be a gun.
Let's see what else is inside.
A
what?
A woven net that he had kind of wrapped up and tied around his waist.
His skirt.
Shit, I'll take it.
Then pick it up, gay boy.
It's in General Grubbins. You can make a finesse roll using this net to trap a small creature. A trapped target can break free with a successful attack roll of 16.
Oh, dude, put that on him again. Double up. Triple up, really.
He's bigger than small.
He has to escape the tied rope, the time lock on the rope, and the time lock on the tent.
That's unfortunately all you can find aside from his clavers on him. He was working. He didn't have a lot on him.
What about his ID?
No ID.
Oh
no
my
money.
Gosh.
No money.
All right.
No money.
No bitches.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out Finn's carving that he gave to me.
Which one? The bird one?
Yes.
Okay.
And this
It looks
will
like a
be my
wiener.
conduit. It doesn't look like a wiener. That's
Go
what
ahead.
Marv's is. I switch it out and I pull out Marv's. This will be the conduit.
Alrighty, go ahead and
The
roll
lobster he carved for me.
a
I
manipulating
thought it was a bear.
magic check as you funnel the soundproofing enchantment into this token in order to enchant your cloak.
+1. You know
Can I
what
give
to
her
do with
disadvantage?
that big fat cloak. Hey, don't do it. I'm doing it before you do it. Oh, so close to a critical. 16 with the...
Poppy, you will not be able to cast any spells until you at least short rest.
Oh my gosh, okay. Who
You're-
needs them?
Your spark is drained from the amount of absolute power you needed to fuel this spell. And you see as a small crack begins to appear on the top of the bird's head.
Ah!
The enchantment. Oh, wait, it's not the bird, it's the token.
Oh, yeah.
So you see as a small crack appears on the token. But it
Marginally
seems
less
to have
upset.
worked.
I don't want to tell on myself, but this doesn't affect my current illusion, right?
No, it doesn't. Actually, yes, it does.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. You told on yourself. It would have come up at some point anyways. All the magic in your body is failing. You had to drain yourself to be able to perform this spell. It's
Yeah, I mean,
currently
I've had this on all day.
a step above what you're naturally able to achieve. So
I just cast like 4 spells in a row while maintaining a spell I've been maintaining this whole time, and I have Slumber on him, so yeah, it tracks. I'm Poppy now. What's up? You can still be the Red Hood if you want. I think it's more intimidating if you turn it off.
Yeah, I'm just Clay now.
all other spells are being maintained currently.
Ooh, he thought he killed us. We're about to mess him up.
But I tell you what, though, I am going to, now that I'm not focused on being Red Hood anymore, I am going to focus on him.
Okay.
Just have that in my back pocket in case I need it.
So you are no longer the Red Hood.
Yep, I'm Clay.
Clay, it was you the whole time?
Oh my goodness.
Poppy, when did you get here?
Oh my gosh. We
And
both
at this
defected
point-
at the same time.
I'll use 2 to make it happen. But the Forge Master is starting to wake up.
Put him back to sleep. I'm not ready yet.
I kick him in the head.
Well, now he's definitely awake.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. Unarmed.
The old unarmed strike. Let me unequip my wand.
You can still attack with your wand's main. The power of the wand is able to conjure an arcane bolt if you need it. But you're kicking this fucker, so.
I'm not doing that. I'm kicking him. Suck on this.
You could bite him.
Woo. Don't need it.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It won't do much. Let me actually target him, I suppose. And damage.
How much is that? 5. All right. He marks a hit point
Cinco.
as he is assuredly awake. And at this point, he immediately, you see as a couple of the brands on his body light up.
Oh. I've just shut it down, gay boy. I put the knife up to his throat.
So, I gain a fear. And he is going to go ahead and make a strike at you, Senor Clay, with just his tied up hands right now. You will have
he's going to have to fight against my time stop.
That rope is time locked. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's going to hit.
So a 20 hits. He also has, I'll put his passives in here. If you guys could read that for me.
No hope. When a PC rolls with fear while within far range of the Forge Master, they lose a hope. Relentless. The Forge Master can be spotlighted up to 2 times per GM turn. Spend fear as usual to spotlight them.
Alrighty. So, he's going to make his strike against you. He's going to go ahead and roll his damage.
He just like cup checks me. Really fucking hard, apparently.
Yeah, he just slams his arms into your stomach. You should be dead.
It's good to see you too.
I'll make sure you return. And he's attempting to break out. Go ahead and make a spellcasting roll, Poppy.
Stop this.
You have disadvantage on spellcasting rolls currently.
Daggum. Well, I'm going to use my magical prowess to hopefully negate some of that. Here we go.
Nice.
Not
And
with fear.
He's just not able to Get out. You lose a hope, though.
I'm just going to punch him in the head.
All right, go ahead and punch. Proceed to
well.
punch.
It would help if I had him targeted. There we go.
This MF is restrained.
Yes, while he is restrained, you have advantage to attack.
Oh, that's good. Then I guess I'll add a d6. 16 to hit.
It does not hit, and he is going to
That's crazy.
once again try to break out.
Okay, stop this. I'll use magical prowess again.
Oh, you lose a hope, Clay. You rolled with fear.
Yeah, I marked it off.
Okay, cool.
Stay there. Daggum, I'm losing hope.
All right, that's enough of that. I'm going to take 2 more attacks.
It's still his turn. He gets spotlighted
okay.
twice as he is going to attempt to attack you, Clay. Actually, he's going to attack Poppy. Does a 12 hit you?
Does meets it beats it?
Let me actually look at his modifiers. No, he doesn't have any modifiers. It's just right now a flat roll +3, and he rolled a 5, 8.
That's not good enough.
All right, no. Yeah, he goes to swing out at you, but he just swings too wide, stumbles, and misses.
I hiss at him.
How so? You gotta do it.
Like a freak.
Oh.
Get scared. Get up in his face, and I spit all over him.
I imagine that Poppy hisses like a kitten that doesn't know how to hiss yet, so she just like spits.
Yeah.
So go ahead, if you're attacking him, Clay, go ahead and make your attacks. What are you doing, Poppy?
I'm getting in his grill. I'm gonna scare him. Look like a rabid beast.
First swing is going to be a 21.
Nice.
Our fear. Our hope.
That's going to be for 11 damage on the first hit.
Nice. And I'm going to go ahead and use 2 fear because he's going to activate one of his brands to really try to get himself out of this right now. Go ahead and make a spell casting roll against me, Poppy.
Oh no.
That'd be a 21.
And I don't have any more hope left, so this is not looking good. Nope.
All right. He is now able to break out, and he is just swinging at you now. He is going.
Well, that's just beating the time lock, right?
Yeah, that's just beating the time lock. That is. Yeah, that is still a 12. No, 15 to hit. Nope, hold on.
Who are you?
That is a 17 to hit. No, 15. I'm so dumb. Ignore me.
Who?
Does a 15 hit you, Puppy?
Yeah.
He's going to swing at you, and he's going to use...
I'm going to parry it with my parrying dagger.
Overcharge. And he's going to mark a stress. I get a fear. And he's going to roll an extra d4 with his damage here.
Great. I'm going to try to parry that.
D6, I mean. Typically 3d6 plus 3. We're going to make it 4d6 plus 3. Go ahead and roll your parrying dagger.
2 5s, a 6, and a 2. And I've got... Well, it didn't show me the dice. So I don't know what that was, so I'm going to try that again.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. That is a 1 and maybe
6.
A 6. Okay, so 6
nothing.
Gets knocked out.
Oh, did you roll 6? Haha.
Yeah.
Funny. I can count.
Out of 21 damage, 21 minus 6, you only take
isn't 6 your
15
number?
Damage. 6 only when she rolls a d12.
Yeah, not damage.
Oh, okay.
But you're able to mark out 6, so you only take 15 damage. As his big hands just collide with you.
Oh, no, that's right.
At this point, you see the brands on his hands are starting to light up and scorch his own flesh. What are you guys doing?
Well, he's not the only one with some big hands.
You're talking about me?
I'm talking about me.
Huge hands Hans.
Yeah, that one. 2 hands, 2 hits.
Can this guy just give up already? Like, daggum, we got you dead to rights, bro.
That's kind of why he's fighting. 16 to hit.
You go to swing on him, and he just takes that opportunity to catch your arm with his 2 arms, and he doesn't have any arms free, so he just headbutts you with his massive steel mask.
You're not punching my face. I'm headbutting your fist.
It's a 12 hit.
It will not.
So you're just able to take a step back as he tries to do that, and he's now trying to use the heat from his hands to burn off the rope at the edges and then rip it off of him. He's going to try to break out of the ropes finally. But he just can't. You tied him too well. He can't get out. Go ahead and make an attack. What are you doing, Poppy?
Sweet.
Poppy, you haven't done anything in a while. You just took some hits.
All I have is a knife in my mouth.
Please help. Father, help.
So you're just
that's
like
a 22 to hit.
you could just take a step back behind Clay. 22 hits.
Sweet. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to mark a stress.
Okay.
And it's kind of like his overcharge.
Yeah, get an extra proficiency.
Yeah.
He's him in the butthole.
No. Wait. Hang on. Sorry.
Get my help there. I got it back.
Fucking. Yeah, my bad.
All right. And as he takes that hit, he tries to fling with his head at you again, but he's just too big and bulky. He doesn't understand how to use his head as a weapon very well.
Why would he?
All right.
Whoa.
That's going to be 20 damage, and I just crack him right across the cheek.
Nice. He's going to go ahead and try to break out once again from the rope you got him all tied up in. And he's able to. His hands are now free, and he is coming after the 2 of you. He's chasing you down first, Poppy. He's coming at you, fists swinging.
I bet he is.
Can you time lock his mask?
Not anymore. I'm plumb out of cool epicness. I'm gonna parry this incoming hit.
All right.
Ooh.
You take 7 damage from his fist.
Let me parry it. Call
But
me the platypus the way I be
heat-
parrying.
The heat from his fist does an additional 7 damage.
What the heck? Well, I can't parry that, but I'll try to parry the punches. 2 and a 3. I don't think you rolled that.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, so -2. So you take 5 damage
Oh my gosh,
and
it's
then
a good thing you
7
remember
fire
things.
damage.
Separately?
Yep.
Take it. I can take it. I'll does that count as magic? my galvanizing jolt.
Yes.
Daggone.
I mean, the punch shouldn't count, right?
I'll bite him.
Okay.
I bite him with my mouth.
I guess I'll use my mouth. I go chomp chomp.
All right.
Unequip my So the easiest way is for me to unequip everything and then use the unarmed strike. Punch him. And then I'm gonna use my last hope for the chomper feat. It's not a feat, it's an experience. Take this.
Nice.
Wow. Give me that hope back.
I was about to say, why'd you do that?
Eat this.
How much damage is that? Because I cannot read your dice.
5.
All right. As you just sink your teeth. Where are you biting this, man?
Making a note to change my dice so that it's legible. His wrist.
All right. And right now, he's going to, I'm going to use a fear. He's going to lift you up by his wrist and start trying to bash the side of your skull with his other fist.
Arr. Set him free. Oh, that's a disadvantage, right?
Nope. So the first one hits,
No.
the second one does not. So you take
Let me parry
that
it.
from his fist. And that from his fire. 5 fire damage.
I'm not even going to parry this. I'm just going to take it.
And as he hits you with that first strike, it loosens your jaw and he goes for the second strike and you've already let go and you kind of drop to the ground as that kind of knocked you off balance a bit. It hit you hard. This guy's strong. And he's going to attempt to make his way out.
I'm going to attempt to eat him whole.
Can I try and stop him?
Yeah, you can try to hold him back, pull him back in.
Yes, please.
Do it before I have to roll a spellcasting thing with no modifiers.
Is that a strength? We'll make it compete.
Oh.
That's bad.
Go ahead and mark a hope.
But maybe he'll do worse.
Does indeed do worse as he is trying to make his way out and he's like barely breaking the barrier of it, but you're able to like pull him back in and he starts throwing elbows back at you. Thankfully,
Well, let's see if I can't get him with a kidney shot.
Thankfully, it's his elbow. Yeah, it's not his fist. Nice. Okay, the first one misses.
10 does not hit.
Second one misses as
Oh,
well.
that was almost
You're
really
just
close.
ducking as he's just swinging with his elbow, trying to like knock your teeth out. Go ahead and roll for that kidney shot.
Hell yeah. That's a critical.
Oh!
Nice. You get that perfect kidney shot as he lifted his arm and he was trying to swing with his elbow. He was completely exposed on that side. So you were able to duck down, rear back, and fully deck him. Go ahead and roll damage. And it's plus your max.
That's going to be 20 damage.
20 damage as you see he is no longer trying to make his way out. He is brought to his knees. And he is now charging you, Poppy. Again, he is trying to pick you up and slam you down on the ground and end you.
I really don't like this.
Probably gonna work.
And as he's going in, Clay is like reaching out to try to stop him. Are you going to do anything to try to stop him before he gets to Poppy?
If I was able to bring him down to his knees, he's probably around my hip height. So I'm going to see if I can't come down on the top of his head. See if I can't just knock his ass out.
This isn't going how most of my interrogations go.
Well, how many other interrogations have you been a part of? Oh, damn, that was almost another crit. Oh my gosh. That was so close, but that is...
You go down onto him, but you just barely miss, but you're able to block him off from his exhausted tackle he was trying to make onto Poppy. I'm going to go ahead and roll his other attack now as he's
Since
going
I
to
rolled with hope, can I...
swing at you just with his
Ooh.
fist.
It misses.
Oh, I can give him disadvantage.
By peeing
You
on him?
already rolled it with a critical, brother.
Oh.
That
Oh,
is
no.
22 with his fists. And then afterwards, you feel this burning heat as you take 5 damage from the flame of his brand.
Oh, that's rough.
And he's now going to try to kick you in the sternum.
From his knees, which is probably why he rolled that low. He's a forge master, not a dance master. All right, I'm going to do something kind of weird. You ready for this shit?
I'm ready.
You're going to pee on him?
Never done it before.
Nice.
So,
Oh.
Clay looks over at Poppy and sees that she's getting kind of roughed up and he's feeling pretty bad himself. Clay looks inside of himself to try and find one of those cores, the core that had been cleansed. He places a palm on his chest and his skin begins to glow with like a sickly green hue. And that green hue quickly goes from like a drab vomit color to a bright, almost like ocean green. And a wave pulses out from him. And I can spend 2 hope to also heal Poppy for 2 hit points.
Wahoo!
Nice.
Necessary. I was pooping. I throwed up.
At this point, he sees you do this, and the two of you sort of get reinvigorated in the middle of this battle. Would the two of you do me a favor?
What's up?
I don't need to ask. You already
Are we
know.
looking at the...
One of those was to spotlight him, as he is now once again making his way to break out. We are now making competing spellcasting rolls. Remember, you have disadvantage.
Guessing I can't try to stop him again.
No, not at this time. You were focused on your healing field.
Fair enough.
Use my last hope again. Try to... Oh boy.
You gotta beat a 14.
I can do that. I can beat a 14. Suck it.
Nice. And he is currently trying to force and make... Wait. Yes, no, you did time stop this. Yeah. He can't make his way out.
Does he bonk his little head?
The thing about this sound doesn't go out. But you can hear sound from inside. You guys hear 3 sets of boots walking right above you on this cliff.
You gotta be kidding me.
How lovely.
And that's where we're going to end. It's a nice session.
That's where we're going to end?
Yep.
Damn. Okay. I totally wasn't about to take 2 more swipes at him, but all right.
You know what? I'm sure you'll remember that.
We're not even halfway through this boss battle, buddy.
We are. We're about to win.
Yeah, you're halfway through
winning.
his health, but I just used 3 fear. And he's a brand master.
No, we're winning.
Remember the last time you fought a brand master? What happened halfway through?
Not really, no.
Another tree.
That was Ava Blackhand. She activated her
Dude.
brand, and each step left a flaming trail.
She was pretty cool. It's kind of good we killed her. We're done. We're cooked.
But good session,
Well.
guys. That was a very, intense session. It has been conflict from second one.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But hey, you guys finally had the first blood duel, which is a staple in this world. That is a honorable way for warriors to fight, to solve a disagreement. And that's
It felt pretty nice.
Yeah, that's how we would play it. I felt like that would give us a separate, quick rolly, classic D&D vibe sort of encounters when you don't want to go all in on a fight,
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that would be fun. We got that out of the way.
Yeah.
I enjoyed how you got your ass whooped at the beginning of it, and then it went in your favor.
Yeah, that was my favorite part.
Stressful.
It's like an arm wrestle where you're almost down and then you go, whoa, bam.
Because of that is what inspired the smart one to feel confident enough to tell the Forge Master what he knew.
He knows how cool we are.
If you just walked up, whooped him, threw him to the side, you know what I mean? They would have been like, all right, we need to not get on that guy's bad side. we need to never piss that guy. But you kind of struggled at the beginning, so they're like, okay, maybe he ain't out all that in a bag of chips. I ain't gonna handle him. Maybe we ain't gonna handle him. But if he gets on the Forge Master's bad side, someone else can probably handle him.
And they're right, because we totally killed that guy.
Yeah.
We're currently attempting to handle the Forge Master.
I also really enjoyed how this is starting to turn out. Good call on your part to take his cleavers off of him.
Oh, I knew. Yeah.
Those D6s would be 10s? Yeah, 10s. Those D6s would be 10s.
Which would be a lot harder for me to parry, tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a D10 plus 6. Instead it's 3 D6s plus 3. Because he's still a beefy motherfucker. And they're just cleavers. It's not like they were massive swords that carried all of the weight. Nah, they're just little knives. It was his strength that backed up his little knives. So I didn't completely nerf his power because he's also a boss.
Yeah.
Call him the cleaver.
This is kind of the boss we've been building up for a few sessions now.
Yeah, a good minute.
I didn't want him to be a baby back bitch. But
hey, mission accomplished, dude. I'm kind of scared.
Yep. You guys got him in a
triple time
great
locked him.
position. If he doesn't get out of this, it's likely the 3 up top never figure out what the fuck is going on.
Because it's silent.
Yeah, it's completely silent. And the way it's set up, it's off of the cliffside. They're not going to see it. They're just up here somewhere. They might be all the way fucking over here.
Way to put the pressure on.
Yeah, I got to put the pressure on middle of the game. Make it feel intense for the viewers. Are you kidding me?
For real.
No, I cannot slip up on these spellcasting rolls.
Dude, it's so
Dude, you're telling me.
good. Dude, I warned you a while ago, but I think you forgot. I told you if you ever use the soundproofing spell, it was going to completely wipe you magically until your next long rest. I went with short rest so that you guys weren't completely biffed out here, you know?
Well,
I still do have some items.
Yeah, you have some options, but Poppy without magic is...
I'm just teeth, baby.
Yeah, it's a lot weaker.
Unless you have a watch.
And I decided to let you keep all of the time stop stuff still active, just because I needed you a way to still participate in this fight and have an active impact.
Yeah.
I kind of knew it was about to be a Clay v Forge Master.
Well, the Forge Master's
That's a
definitely
punching
been
bag.
whooping Poppy.
Dude, let me tell you, the null knuckles, they're great, but you just haven't had the luck with them. Like if you roll with hope, you don't hit high enough to hit. If you roll with fear, you hit high enough to hit, but it interrupts your combo with being able to hit twice.
I know, dude. I've been thinking the same fucking thing every time. Like, oh, he just stopped me. Okay, I'm not going to stop him. I wonder why. Oh, it's because I rolled with fear. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it's rough, but the rules of the GM moves and the fear turns.
Yeah.
If only you had experience you could use hope on to make your rolls better.
I mean, I don't.
I think you should edit. What are your experiences? I only know field medicine and the calm the beast or whatever.
Speaking of Clay, we do need to work on your corruption abilities. I want to do a full building of it, because it's becoming less of corruption abilities and more of umbral abilities, as your cores are becoming, well, you have fucking cores now, and one of them has been completely purified. You are getting more control over this. It's more developing into proper abilities.
Okay, absolutely, yeah. We can probably meet up next week.
Not all of them will change entirely, you know what I mean? And you may even lose a couple of them, but you will get a buffed one. You will get a cool one, you know what I mean?
However you want to play this, I'm cool with it too.
Like, I definitely think, like, the way it started, we didn't really have a direction for it, but at this point, it's sort of because of all of your interactions with the Grimbrand and the scientist and the magical inquiry and shit, they've sort of turned your corruption into a power source. We can still explore the predatory aspects and the animalistic aspects of it later on. Like, we can go back into it, but as of now, it's sort of becoming like a spark like Poppy has, and things about this world, sparks are severely rare. Like 1 in 1,000 person will have a spark. Like, that's why Poppy's family have been treated as warlords and kings of their area for so long, because hereditarily they've always been able to produce heirs with sparks.
Right.
This
doesn't really feel like a spark, though. I'm not sure what it is, but I don't think it feels like a spark.
Different. The 3 forms of magic in this world are spark, flux, and umbra. Umbra is the unique one in which there are no defined properties, terms, or anything for it. Umbra encapsulates anything alien.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it almost feels like I'm starting to turn into like a little bit of a barbarian. Like, as far as the classic barbarian goes from D&D 5e.
Yeah, kind of. Sort of. But more,
I don't know what we would call that in here.
But what's great about how it's developing from your roots as a ranger is you don't always have to give up sentience and competence. It's like a switch you slowly build up and turn off, that you no longer work on wisdom and your experiences, you work on instinct.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
What was that?
Dude, Poppy's been
Ignore it.
rolling like not so insano lately. This session and the last, rolling insane. So good on you.
Is there a way to fudge rolls? I'm trying to test something.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think there is, because it's all
ignore me while I try
computerized.
to do this.
Why would you want to fudge rolls?
I think I figured out a way to automate my lucky number. But I can't roll a 6 for the life of me.
So go down to the bottom right. You can just roll 80d20, 80d12.
I don't know if it'll work. Oh. Okay, was that a 6? Yes. Okay. Okay, I guess it didn't work. Dang.